Sweeping big changes that are occurring now on Belize IBCs versus Belize LLCs. If you remember, I had mentioned a while back the OECD was putting a lot of pressure on countries all over the world in coming out and taxing their offshore structures. And Belize basically overhauled the whole system, and they really screwed up their Belize IBCs. Well, evidently they must have lost a lot of business from it, because there's a new law that's come out, and it is basically letting Belize LLCs, not IBCs, but Belize LLCs now have the same sort of free reign that Belize IBCs had before. Now, Belize IBCs are going to stay the same. It's depending on the type of business you're going to be in, which I'll explain to you here, will determine if you're going to be taxed on that entity. But the Belize LLCs will have a total exemption, which I'll explain. Also, folks, if you want to legally get your income taxes to zero, how to get a second passport as quick as 45 days, do 3 things. Hit the subscribe button on the right of your screen right here and the notification bell next to it, and you get new videos automatically as they come out. And I would like to hear from you. If you got a question or comment, put it below. And number 3 is go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com, and just ask for some help. All right, if you remember, I had told you a while back while I'm on this subject that NEVIS, a lot of people don't know this, but now NEVIS IBCs are taxing at the same rate on their offshore structure as the onshore structure, which is 33%. Okay, so you don't want to be picking and setting up a NEVIS IBC. Also, Seychelles, now they don't have a tax for corporations, for the offshore corporations, and they also don't have a filing requirement that you have to file, but they do have where you have to turn in bank statements and all kinds of contracts. They're asking for all kinds of crap. Okay, now right now Belize has come out with this new law, and man, it's incredibly different. It's basically giving you the same option that you had with the Belize IBC that it had years ago. Okay, let me explain the difference. Belize IBCs, the ESA form would still apply. With a Belize LLC, it will not apply. Now, let me tell you what the ESA is. The ESA is a form that you have to fill out. It costs anywhere from $170 to about $300 US a year. Some places, or some of the register offices will charge you even more than that. You got to pay for this every year. Okay, they want the government wants you to tell every year. If you're still in that same business, they want you to explain what type of business it is to see if it's going to qualify to have to pay an annual tax. Because there are some businesses with a IBC that you don't have to pay a tax with, and some that you do. A holding company that just holds equities, you don't have to have any taxes on that, but you do have to have a TIN number. You have to pay for that TIN number, because your register office is going to have to apply for it, and they're going to charge you for that. And it's a pretty hefty fee for just applying for a TIN number. And so you're going to have that every year. A Belize LLC is tax exempted, and there's no ESA form that you have to file every year. Also, with a Belize IBC, the intellectual property assets, if you can't put them in an IBC. With an LLC, you can put them in. In other words, you can put the assets in an LLC. You can't do it with an IBC. Also, again, the annual ESA filing requirement is going to occur with an IBC. With an LLC, it will not occur. You won't have to file that, and you won't have to pay that fee each year. Also, your IBC is going to have higher annual maintenance fees than a Belize LLC. One of the big things, too, is you won't have to have a TIN number with a Belize LLC, but you will have to have it with Belize IBC. And like I said, this is putting the Belize LLC back to where not only do you have more advantages on asset protection with an LLC than you do with IBC, but now it's going to be like the IBC used to be, where you just get the corporation. There's nothing you got to do. That's the great thing about that. If you want to learn more on this, again, go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com. And just ask for some help. And also, number 2 is don't forget to hit the subscribe button on the right of your screen. and also the notification bell next to it. You get new videos automatically as they come out. And number 3 is I would like for you to go to the website if you want to know more information at www.citizenshipquickly.com and just ask for some help. And again, don't forget to hit that comment section if you want to know more on this. And I look forward to talking to you on the next video. Take care.